Hi yogis, welcome to Twist to Bliss. I practice and teach yoga to spread and increase love, so I just invite you to do this practice in any way that helps you do that. So I'll give you some offerings, but feel free to modify or intensify as feels most delicious to you. So we'll get started in child's pose, I should say. So I'll hit you with a word, feel snuggling. So snuggle with your body, snuggle with your breath. Close the eyes. Slow it all down, soften. Take a sigh or two out to help yourself let your day, your week, your cares, your worries go. Get heavy in the body. Relaxed in the mind and the forehead. Start to lengthen the inhales into the belly, feeling the gentle movement of your stomach into your legs. Equal length exhales out the nose. Set an intention for your practice, for your day. Then from your child's pose, walk your hands out so that the elbows lift. Like the fingers are prongs of a cord and the ground is the socket. Plug the fingertips and the thumbs as one unit into the earth, lifting the palms like suction cups. Hug the forearms towards each other so that feel the shoulders rotate away from each other. Feel how little has changed, but now you're in an active child's pose, so internally there's a change. And then use the fingertips on an inhale to pull the heart forward like you're doing cobra from child's pose. Hips sink, heart opens. And exhale from the fingertips, glide the hips back to active child's pose. Two more like that. Inhale, draw yourself forward, draw the outer shoulders back. Exhale, glide on back. One more breath in. One more breath out. Swing the feet around, and then come to lay down on the back. Bring the knees either into the chest or keep the feet on the ground, arms in a cactus or a T. Windshield wipe the legs to the right, the gaze softly to the left as you breathe out. Inhale through center, pressing through both shoulder blades. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Inhale through center, exhale, twist. Stretch out the spine, stretch out the belly. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. One more each side. Breathe in through middle. Breathe out to wring yourself out. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Bring the soles of the feet together as you come through center, the knees wide. Relax the feet down like you're sitting in butterfly, but you're laying down, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the arms overhead. Gently press the knees down as you lengthen the fingertips up on an inhale. And then with help of the hands or not, straighten the legs, flare the toes, rise to a seat with the heart going towards the toes on the exhale. Three more like that. Feet together, knees wide, hands overhead as you breathe in. Exhale with length in the spine, root down and lean forward. Two more. Breathe in. Press the knees down, lengthen fingertips. Breathe out, stretch the hamstrings. One more inhale. One more exhale. Staying up, slide the left foot in, gently plug it in to the right thigh. So Janu Sirsasana shape. The right toes flare. Bring the left hand behind you, and then swoop with the left hand up and over as you press into the shin and stretch from fingertips to toes. And then exhale, come back down, swing the right hand behind you, reach the left hand forward, cross body to the outside of the right foot. 3 more like that. Inhale, root to rise, air out the heart. Exhale, twist and stretch. 2 more, breathe in, space across the chest. Breathe out. 1 more, inhale. 1 more, exhale. Switch sides, moving with breath as you breathe in. Left foot forward, plug the right foot into the thigh, gently root through both sit bones. Right hand behind you, big sweeping motion with the left hand, press down to rise up. Exhale, right hand forward, cross body, left hand back. 3 more, inhale, lift and open. Exhale, twist and stretch. 2 more, breath in, stretch from fingers through toes. Breath out. 1 more, inhale. 1 more, exhale. Crawl yourself towards your feet and then come up and over to Uttanasana, forward fold at the top of the mat. Like a kid jumping for joy on Christmas, reach through the crown of the head and rise up to stand as you breathe in. Draw some joy down to the heart as you come back to Samastitihi, your center, yourself, your breath. And now we'll get flowing. Inhale, lift up and open like you're hugging the sun. Exhale, keep that hugging action like you're holding a beach ball above the head, chair pose, Utkatasana. Gather the inner thighs, broaden the bum, like you got a ball between the legs as you breathe in and you're trying to gently wiggle it out the backside. Belly draws to spine as you breathe out. 1 more inhale, sit a little deeper, lift the heart a little higher. Leading with the crown of the head, exhale like a waterfall up and over the legs to forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, pull the heart forward as the bum goes back on the inhale. Press into the left foot, bend left knee, step the right foot back far as you exhale. With active fingers and toes, a runner's stretch, hips and heart draw forward in a way that feels yummy on the inhale. Exhale, press the hips back into the right, straight front leg or straight-ish variation on pyramid pose. 2 more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, glide on back. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Fingers wide like starfish. Hands under the shoulders, index fingers forward. Make your way back to plank pose as you breathe in. It could be on the knees, it could be 3-legged, it could be 4-legged. Whatever's challenging in the most delicious way for you. Exhale, shoulders and hips in 1 line, chaturanga. So lower halfway or all the way. Gonna go up and over the toes, peel the heart open, cobra up dog as you breathe in. Exhale, glide it back, downward, sweet dog. Fingertips send the hips high, the heels draw low. Head is heavy and relaxed. Gaze at the right foot. Line the right foot up with the right hand. Spin to the knife edge of the right foot. Flare the toes, come to side plank. You can have knee down. You can have both feet down. You can stack the left foot or you can float the left foot. Tons of options. Celebrate where you're at today. Really press right hand and right foot down and away to rise and lift and dance and play. 1 inhale here. Swim left hand down, press back down dog as you exhale. Relax the head, press into the fingertips. Next, inhale, press left heel down as the right foot sweeps up. Exhale, gently hug the right knee into the chest and step or help right foot in between the hands. Spin all the toes to the left side wall. Come to wide-legged forward fold. Hands can go wide, through, under the shoulders, kind of what feels best to you. Give the head a nod and a shake, let it hang heavy. Breathe into the crown of the head. Bending the knees if the hamstrings of the low back could use more space. Slowing it down. Then walk the hands to the right foot, the front foot. Spin the toes to the front of the room. Line the front heel up with the back arch. Strongly, as you bend into the front knee, press the right arm and leg into each other to open the heart to side angle. Shine your heart, your love, the spotlight is high. as you can, maybe up into the stars. 2 more breaths. Active in the fingers, powerful in the legs, soft and expansive in the heart. 1 more inhale, send the hips to the left, lean the heart to the right. Stay as you exhale. Keep the deep bend in the front knee, maybe bend a little deeper than you want to as you rise up, warrior 2 on an inhale. Scoop the front sit bone under and back towards the back heel as you bend deep in the front knee so you can see your big toe. Energy in the fingers, peace in the face, softness in the shoulders. 1 more inhale, open. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, pull breath up the fingers and the toes. Feel the whole body enliven as you sweep the hands up. Like you're holding a baby above the head. Exhale down to chair pose. 1 breath in, gather the inner thighs, lift and dance the toes. Leading with the crown of the head, long spine, forward fold as you breathe out. Heart forward, hips back, halfway lift and lengthen to a flat back as you breathe in. Press down on the right foot, bend right knee, stride back with the left foot as you breathe out. Same flow going the other way, active fingers and toes, a runner's stretch to open hips and heart as you breathe in. From the right foot, the hips go back into the left, front leg straightens or straight-ish as you breathe out. 2 more, inhale, rebend, draw forward. Exhale, press back with length, heart towards the toes. 1 more, inhale. 1 more, exhale. Hands under the shoulders, plank pose as you breathe in. You're always welcome to skip vinyasas. Exhale, shoulders no lower than the elbows, chaturanga. Open the heart, gather the inner thighs in and up in your back bend of choice as you breathe in. Exhale, belly drags you back, down dog. Check out the left foot, line it up with the left hand. Roll to the knife edge of the left foot, flare the toes, your side plank, both feet could be down. Knee could be down, feet could be stacked, right foot can rise, you can funkify, like I like to bring the whole bottom of the bottom foot down and bend the knee a bit and kind of bend the top leg. Wherever you are, celebrate. 1 more inhale, breathe, dance, play. Exhale, crawl right hand down, press back, down dog. Inhale, press right heel down to float the left foot up. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest and step or help left foot in between the hands. Pivot all the toes to the right side wall. Drop the head. Wide-legged forward fold on this side. Loosen the jaw. Breathe into the back and the undersides of the legs. And then walk the hands to the front foot, spin the toes to the front of the room. Front heel lines up with the back arch, warrior 2 feet. Press arm and leg pretty firmly into each other to open the treasure of the heart. Side angle, deep bend in the left knee. Pressing the feet down and away from each other to gather energy and expand in all directions. 2 more breaths. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Bend a little deeper in the front knee than you want as you tuck the tail. Energy out the fingers, peace in the face. Inhale, gather the inner thighs, and then use the energy to expand. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Let something go with the sound out the mouth. Inhale, sweep the hands up to the stars, like light is flooding into the heart. Exhale, down to chair pose, belly draws the spine. Breath in to gather the inner thighs, lift the heart. This time, draw the right knee into the chest and the elbows by the ribs as you breathe out, doing the best you can. You can see I'm wobbly. Inhale, seesaw back to warrior 3, your best interpretation thereof. 2 more. Exhale, hug knee and elbows in. Inhale, lengthen back. Exhale, draw it in. Fantastic, you're doing great. 1 more inhale, spread fingers and toes. Gracefully, or more than me maybe, land the right foot back, bring the hands together in prayer. Press through the right heel, get the heart towards the thumbs as you breathe in. And like a wet rag, wring yourself out as you twist to the left as you breathe out. You can back it off a bit by bringing the back knee down. You can intensify by spreading the arms or maybe even binding. 3 breaths, breathe here, be here. Lengthening on the inhale, wringing your guts out on the exhale. 2 more breaths. Next, inhale, fingers like claws, root them down, make your way to your perfect plank pose. Press through the inner heels to lengthen the tail back. Exhale, elbows on the ribs, chaturanga. Smooth and easy, open your heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, glide it back, down dog. Inhale the right toes up, spread the toes, point them to the right side wall. Bend the knee, send the foot to the left as you stack the hips, scorpion dog. Relax the neck and the jaw. Plug equally into all 10 fingertips. Press the right fingers especially down to send the knee up and to the left as the left heel draws down. Open side body, open hips. Exhale, draw right knee into the chest towards the left elbow. Spin the left toes to the left, kick the right foot out to the right on the ground, foot flexed on the knife edge, fall in triangle. Left hand rises, or lift the right foot, hug the inner thighs, revolve wild thing. 2 more breaths. Relax what you can relax. Plug into the earth, inhale to rise. Gaze down, help, or however it works for you. Bring the right foot to the top of the mat. Spin the heels in, the toes out. I'll turn to, oh no, I won't. Spin the heels in and the toes out. I'll turn to face you just so you can see. Temple pose, hands on the thighs. As you exhale, draw the front shoulder in, look over the back shoulder. Inhale through center, weight the heels, tuck the tail. Exhale, twist to the opposite side. Slow it down as you breathe in. 2 more each side. Breathe out, use hands to get up in your shoulders and your hips. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. 1 more each side, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. So I'll go back to the way that you're standing. The right foot's forward. Align as you breathe, warrior 2 feet, heel to arch, heels about underneath the wrists, deep bend in the front knee. Drop your brain into your hands. Feel the bottom of the hands. Flip the palms up. Feel how maybe that shifts the energy, that shifts the attitude perhaps. And then go up and back to exalted warrior. Breathe into the heart as if the sun is shining and pouring goodness down into your soul. Press the right foot down as you bend into the knee and send the right armpit up and back in the opposite direction. Next, exhale, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes. Pirouette the heart and the hands down and back as you bend into the back knee. Gaze dribbles forward. If it's okay, you grab. You can gaze down if that's better. Descend the hips towards the heels as much as works for you. As you can see, it's not a ton for me. Then 3 times flow between the 2, telling a story with the hands. Inhale, reverse warrior. Express yourself. Exhale, sink down and back, knee grab. 2 more. Breathe in, open. Breathe out, sink down. 1 more. Inhale. 1 more. Exhale. Warrior 2 as you breathe in, jazz hands. Exhale, steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, draw breath into the arms and legs as you open your beautiful heart. Receive more joy. Exhale, belly to spine, Utkatasana, fierce with kindness, chair pose. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw elbows and left knee into the chest. Seesaw playfully back to warrior 3 or your best version thereof as you breathe in. 2 more times. Pull it in as you breathe out. Inhale, spread fingers and toes, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, draw in. Finish it off with the warrior 3 on the inhale. Gracefully land the left toes, bring the hands in prayer as you exhale. Bend into the front knee, press into the back heel to lengthen the whole torso as you breathe in. Exhale, twist to the right. Same options, you can bring the back knee down. You can spread the arms, you can fall out. So be there, breathe there, gathering the inner thighs. Using right hand to get the heart towards the thumbs, 3 breaths. Relaxing the face. Deepening the breath. Next, inhale, fingers alive, make your way to plank pose again. You can always skip it. Exhale, halfway or all the way, chaturanga. For joy, open the heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, glide it back, downward, sweet dog. Inhale, lift the left toes, point into the left. Spread the toes, bend the knees, send the foot to the right, scorpion dog. Relax where you can relax. Level the armpits. Press right heel down and lift left knee up. Breathe into side body, breathe into hip. Breath in, expand, spread toes, open in all directions. Breathe out, hook the left knee under the chest towards right elbow, spin the right toes to the right. Kick left foot out onto the ground, knife edge, or in the air, 3 breaths, fallen triangle or revolve wild thing. Maybe you lift so high that the left eyeball and the heart can start to peek up. One more inhale, celebrate where you're at. Exhale, gaze to the front, step or help. Left foot forward, heels in, toes out. Hands on thighs, temple pose. And now slow it down and get a good stretch. Exhale, gaze over the back shoulder, draw the front shoulder in. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. 2 more each side, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Tuck the tail, weight the heels, exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Aligning as you breathe, perhaps widening the stance, warrior 2. As you breathe in, flip the palms, also called reverse warrior as you breathe out. Stay strong and rooted in the feet, open and expansive in the heart, energetic in the fingers, peaceful in the face. Next exhale, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes, pirouette, spiral down and back, mute grab. Dance 3 times between the 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, mute grab. I like to imagine like I'm a peaceful Bruce Lee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Down and back, mute grab. One more breath in. One more breath out. Warrior 2, activate the fingers, open the heart as you breathe in. Exhale, steps to the top of the mat. Take a deep breath in. And a clearing breath out. Zip the legs up, so bring the feet together. Big toes to touch, thighs to squeeze, but like a rotisserie, so kind of like the chair where you're working the ball between the legs and kind of out the back, but now it's like a marble. So there's a gentle hugging in and pressing together, and that knits the low ribs to the pelvis and integrates, harmonizes, unifies the body and knits you to the midline. So keep that as you press the hands together in prayer. Sit down into a prayer chair. Keep that, twist to the right. Before you move in deep, check out the knees. Make sure one's not like trying to get the victory or something. Keep them in one line. Keep the thighs squeezing, then use right hand to open the heart. Bring weight into the heels, lift the toes, descend the hips. Draw the right shoulder to the left. 2 more breaths. Breathe big into the belly and the low back. Exhale, release down to forward fold. Inhale, get long as you halfway lift. Press into the left foot, stride the right foot back far as you breathe out. Keep the toes tucked to start, gently bring the knee down. Heel toe or help the left foot over to the right, setting up for pigeon. Flex the foot so there's no creases in the ankle. Any angle that feels good for you in the shin is cool. Use the hands to get the hips back to a not happy but breathable with a smile place for you. Untuck the back toes, and then options. You can stay upright, you can fold, or you can twist by hooking left elbow into the bottom of the foot, kind of getting a nice foot massage and connecting the hands in prayer. And then close the eyes and be with the body, be with the breath. So this place hips that store our losses, our fears, our hurts, in life. It looks, stored in the hips. We're mind, body, spirit, and so the body part where our hurts come more than anywhere else is the hips. So breathe into the space. Feel the flesh expand as you breathe in, like a friend paying attention to another friend who's hurting, who's grieving. Show the hip that you care by breathing into it, by letting your awareness simmer on it, like same as making good eye contact, and giving a hug to a friend who's hurting. Clear tension with open mouth. We'll take 2 breaths together, let the breath go. Breathe into your hip. Clear something with a sigh. One more inhale. Release with an exhale. Take your time. Move kindly, hands under the shoulders. The inhale to a plank pose. Again, we're going to down dog or always child's pose is always yours. Exhale, chaturanga. Use the thumbs a lot. Smooth and easy. Open the heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, belly drags you back, down dog. The inhale sweeps the right toes up, turn them to the right, spread the toes, bend the knees, send the foot to the left. This time, keep it going gracefully. Step the foot behind you, stay on the tippy toes. Bend the knees deep. With power in the legs, straighten the legs, and pour the heart and the hands and the head like a waterfall over the left hand. Wild thing. 3 breaths. One more inhale, root to rise and open and expand. Gaze down into the front as you exhale. With help or not, step the right foot forward. And then come to temple pose. Heels in, toes out to the left. Again, I'll just show you so that you can see what we're doing. But you're facing to the left. So this time make it skater pose, weight in their heels. I got it from Mackenzie Miller, like a skateboarder. And then as you exhale, go to the back knee, straighten the front leg, lift the front toes, open from fingers, hand to hand, skandasana. Inhale back through center, we're gonna add a snap. Go to the front leg to skandasana. Inhale through center. 2 more each side, exhale to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale to the front. Inhale through center. Exhale to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale to the front. And then I'll get the way that you would have been, the right foot forward. Turn to the front, runner's lunge. So have a block if you need, for sure, for half moon. Slide the left foot forward, bring the right hand a foot or so forward and outside the right foot under the right shoulder. Press into the right foot, the right hand, like you're jumping, draw left knee in. Kick through the left heel, point the left toes to the left side wall as you stack shoulders and hips. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. 3 breaths. One more inhale, lift and open, stretch, expand. Keep the left foot up, exhale, draw left knee into the chest, bring left hand under left shoulder. The toes are pointed down now, level the bum, level the hips. Keep that as you drive through the left heel with the toes pointed down to the back. Maybe the right hand stays there, or maybe the right hand goes up, shoulder stacking, revolved half moon. If you can, gaze up. If it doesn't work for you, that's totally cool. Gaze in a place that works for you. One more inhale, expand, open, stretch. Exhale, left foot joins the right, forward fold. Like a dolphin joyfully jumping out of the water, inhale, reverse swan dive up. Let it go. You heard some noise. I'm at the hot yoga studio, so the heater came on, so that's why I'm starting to drip too. So zip the legs up together. So hopefully the sound was okay with the noise. Hug the inner thighs, plug the hands in, integrate. Low belly draws in and up on an exhale. Twist to the left. Keep the knees in line. No ego in the knees. And then squeeze. Squeeze the thighs and wring your guts out. 3 breaths. Hips sink, toes lift. Left knee to the right. Breathe big into the belly. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, get long in your beautiful spine as you halfway lift. Press the right foot down, stride the left foot back as you breathe out. Knee lovingly comes down, toes stay tucked to start, just to help you get in the pose. Heel toe or help the right foot over. So setting up a pigeon on this side, different hip. So kind of embrace the differences. Love yourself as you are. Flex the foot to get into the hip. Send the hips back to the not happy, but smileable, breathable place. Untug the back toes. And then just with kindness and love, maybe stay upright, maybe fold, or twist to the right. Close the eyes, drop in. With an inner smile and light, focus as best you can all your attention on your head. Breathe into it. Sigh. Stress out. Fears out. 3 more breaths. Take your time coming out of the pose. Plug the fingertips into the earth, the thumbs as one unit as you make your way to plank. Exhale, elbows on the ribs, Chaturanga Dandasana. Burst the heart open with a smile, Cobra Up Dog. Exhale, glide it back, hips go high, heels draw low, down dog. Full body stretch. Plug the fingertips in to send the hips higher as the heels draw low, as the shoulders rotate away from each other. Head relaxes. Inhale the left foot up, turn the toes to the left, spread them, bend the knees, send the foot to the right. Keep it going like a amazing dancer. Step the foot off the mat, gracefully elevate and pour the heart out. Wild thing. Get some singing into the heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale, open. Exhale, gaze down into the front. Doing your best, bring the left foot forward. Heels in, toes out, skater pose, arms wide. Resettle, recollecting them with a snap 3 times each side. Exhale, back to Skandasana to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale, Skandasana to the front. Maybe fall out. Inhale through center. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale to the front. Inhale through center. 1 more. Exhale to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale to the front. Pivot to runner's lunge. Towards the front. Slide the right foot in. Keep a bend in the left knee. Left hand forward and outside. Under the left shoulder. Lift up. And then kick back with the right toes pointing right. Hips and shoulders stacking as best you can. Gaze is classically up, but if you're like, that doesn't work, that's totally cool. It's easier to gaze down or to the side. 2 more breaths. Flare fingers and toes. Each inhale, expand. Each exhale, stabilize. 1 more inhale, open. Gaze down, bring right hand under right shoulder. Draw right knee into the chest, level the hips. Left hand can check that out. With right toes pointed down, kick through the heel, lift the left hand, maybe 3 breaths, revolve half moon. Like you're caught in a spider web. The inhale, stretch and expand. The exhale, stabilize. Inhale, open, open, open. Exhale. 1 more breath in with a smile. Both feet to the front, forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, reverse 1, dive up to stand. Let it go as you breathe out. Take another sweet breath in. Feel the medicine of a All right. So tons of options. So like for the twist, we're gonna twist again. Like if you're like, I'm done, you could totally take the twist on your bum. You could sit down, do the twist. So again, do yoga to feel amazing, to increase and spread love. So which starts by loving yourself where you're at. So zip the legs up, like you're all shrink wrapped, like you're a gift. And then sit into your chair, prayer chair, and then twist to the right. Keep the thighs squeezing in and back. Keep the thoughts positive. Perhaps you stay in the prayer chair, twist. Perhaps you open the arms, perhaps if you can bind, you bind. So we'll be here for 30 seconds or so. So other option, if you know side crow, go ahead and move into it. You can take the little squat over to the right, and then you come into a little compact ball. So the more compact you are, the easier it is. Tent the right fingers out. Get long, keep the thighs squeezing in the bum towards the heels in the left hand. Hook the left elbow into the belly of the thigh. That's like the fulcrum, the focal point. Plug the fingertips into the earth like it's sand. Line the right elbow so that the ribs can go on the elbow. So rest the body on the elbows. Flare the toes, hug them into the bum. And then maybe you can get into side crow. Maybe you straighten the legs. Maybe you scissor the legs. I'm a little slippery. Fantastic. You keep the toes active. Keep hugging in, rooting into the fingers and fingertips you trust. Beautiful. You did fantastic wherever you're at. We'll meet in a forward fold on an exhale. We'll get long in the spine as we breathe in. We'll stride the right foot back as we breathe out. Gently settle the knee down, toes stay tucked. Straighten the left leg, toes lift, half or full splits. Get long in the spine by sending the hips towards the right heel and the heart like it's trying to make out with the left toes. 30 seconds here, awesome to stay. Regular variation, or it's twist to bliss. You can add twist by walking hands to the left. Be with your body, be with your breath. Slow it down. Take a breath together, let the breath go. Breathe into your hip, your underside of your left leg. Sigh out to release, to clear. Make new space. Walk the hands under the shoulders. Inhale back to your plank pose. Get long from heels through the crown of the head. Heart comes forward. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale, open your heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, glide it back, down dog. Inhale, sweeps the right toes up, lengthen from fingers through toes. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest and quietly bring the right foot in between the hands. Left foot down at a 90-degree angle, heel to arch alignment, so a bit like we started. Right arm and leg press into each other. Peel heart open, side angle. This time it'll be extended side angle, so spin the left fingers to the back, down, and towards the front with the pinky down. Press into the left heel to lengthen further than you think you can through the fingers, extended side angle as you breathe in. Exhale, crawl your way back to Skandasana, to the back leg. Shoulder blades collide gently. 2 more. Inhale, use the feet to lengthen the body. Exhale, crawl back, Skandasana. Whoa. 1 more. Inhale. Sound effects are optional, but are super fun. 1 more. Exhale. Warrior 2 as you breathe in. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Looking good, doing fantastic. Any tension, side out. Silly noise it out. Silly noises are super fun and very helpful. So, zip the legs up, we twist to the other side. And draw the low belly in and up with an exhale. Knit the lower ribs to the pelvis, hug the thighs in and back, so get the bum, feel a broadening of the bum. Sink down. Maybe as you twist left, maybe you stay twisting, maybe you fly. Again, maybe you know side crow and you go into it. Maybe you take your little squat to the left, and you come down into a little ball. You keep the thighs squeezing pretty firmly so that you get as compact and integrated as possible. Tent the right fingers out, lengthen the left fingers, get long, and then hook the elbow into the belly of the thigh. Press the thigh and elbow into each other. Plug the fingertips into the earth. Rest the ribs on the right elbow, maybe. Hug the feet in, squeeze the thighs, flare the toes. Maybe you get in a side crow, maybe you straighten, maybe you scissor, maybe you fall out. If you're at a hot yoga studio and you're slippery. And we'll meet on an exhale and forward fold. Again, you can hit pause, you can play, you can have fun, do yoga to feel fun, or feel fun, to feel awesome, to smile. Inhale to halfway lift. Press right foot down, step left foot back as you breathe out. Gently bring the knee down, keep the toes tucked. Half or full splits, Ardha Hanumanasana or Hanumanasana. Again, press the hips back towards the back heel, elongate the heart towards the front. Perhaps add a twist, 30 seconds of mindful breathing, being. Feel the body talking to you, hip, underside the leg. Show it you love it, but breathing into it. Soften where you can soften. Take your time, making your way to plank pose and an inhale, last one of the practice. With strength, lower down, chaturanga. Open your heart, cobra, up dog, really root through the toenails, extend through the crown of the head. Exhale, glide it back down, dog. Inhale, sweeps the left toes up. Exhale, draw the left knee in between the hands, or left foot in between the hands. Heel to arch alignment. Side angle as you press arm and leg to open the heart. Sweep right hand back, down to the front, pinky down, extended side angle. Root into the right heel to stretch further than you think you can as you breathe in. You're looking good. Exhale, crawl back, Skandasana, jazz hands. Whoa. 2 more. Inhale, elongate from active feet and fingers. Exhale, open back. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Last warrior 2. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, close the eyes. Bring hands to the heart, pause, notice, feel, and slow it down. Shifts in energy, shifts in heart, shifts in body. Take a breath in, and a celebratory sound out. Bring weight into the left foot. Little bend to the left knee. Bring the arms wide open like light is pouring, like you're in a movie in the climactic scene and the light is shining on you. The clouds have broken. All is well. Your heart is full. And then bring the right leg over, eagle leg. So you can have a kickstand as the thighs squeeze. You can float the right foot. You can wrap the toes behind the calf. I use the kickstand. Bring the right arm under. Right elbow under left elbow. Hands can go to shoulders or palms can connect. Plug the elbows back towards the shoulders to integrate the arms. Sink the hips and lift the elbows. Garudasana, eagle pose. 3 breaths. Relax the face and steady the gaze at one place. 2 more breaths. Keeping the bind in the arms if it works for you, no worries if not. Undo the feet. Send the right foot back, warrior 3 with the bind as you breathe in. Gracefully, more than me, maybe land the right foot back with a wide stance and the toes angling forward. Bend into the front knee and snuggle inside the front thigh or on it for humble warrior with the bind. Let your cares, your worries go. Let the head melt and relax. Let the torso drop. Release the bind. Bring the hands down, come to tabletop. Bring the forearms down, elbows under the shoulders. And setting up for dolphin and more perhaps. You can spread the fingers, you can fist the fingers. I like to interlace the fingers. You could kung fu chop a block. So kind of the action though is the forearms root pretty firmly down and energetically hug towards each other. So there's this, and it integrates the body. You tuck the toes, relax the head, walk the feet in as close as you can. Maybe you stay there. Dolphin pose. Maybe you lift the right leg. Maybe you stay there. Maybe you take some playful hops towards forearm stand. Wherever you are, play, dance, hug inner thighs if you're hopping, be positive, be playful. 2 more breaths, wherever you are, be there, breathe there. And then gracefully make your way back to child's pose. Go from effort to softness. And again, that's another thing, you can hit pause, you can play as long as you like, or you can just cheerlead it virtually. All the options are fantastic. You could have stayed in tabletop or child's pose. Move into an active child's pose, so the fingertips plug in, the arms lift, the forearms hug towards each other. Tuck the toes, glide it back down dog on an exhale. Inhale up on the tiptoes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend knees, load springs, and step or float to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale with length in the spine, rise up to stand. Last standing stuff, so same thing, other side. Bring weight into the right foot like you're at the beach and you're curling the toes, rooting them into the sand, and you're like, oh, it feels so good. Bring the arms wide, hearts open. Bring the left leg over. Again, kickstand, floating, wrapped behind. Left arm under. Elbows lift, hips descend, 3 breaths. Gavardasana, eagle pose. Inhale, undo the legs. Send the left foot back for warrior 3 with the bind, maybe. Land the left toes back with a wide stance, the toes angling forward. On the thigh or inside the thigh, snuggle into humble warrior. Connecting into something bigger than and beyond ourselves. Love, spirit, God. 2 more breaths. Soften. And release the bind. And do the same thing on the other side. So again, child's pose could be your jam, tabletop could be your jam. Forearms down. Hug the forearms fiercely down and energize them towards each other. Feel how that integrates and turns the whole body on. Relaxing the head, tuck the toes, send the hips high. Walk the feet in. Again, dolphin. Maybe you hang out there. Maybe the left foot sweeps up. Maybe you take some hops. I like stag legs is kind of a fun variation. Keep the bend, keep active toes and the bend to the knees. Wherever you are, 10 more seconds. Challenge yourself, play. And then make your way back to child's pose. Relax, melt, feel the belly again, pressing into the legs as you breathe. The low back expanding. The forehead softening. Fingers heavy. Toes relaxed. Jaws loose. We'll take a breath together, let the breath go. Take a sweet breath in. And feel a Take your time making your way up. Swing the feet around. We'll do a couple of the things that we started with. And just kind of, we're gonna hold them instead of flow with them. Chance to see how it feels different after, almost an hour of practice. Bring the right foot forward. Press the left foot, bottom of the foot into the left thigh, or the right thigh. The knees out to the side, so it's kind of a number 4 shape, Janu Shasana. So, feel good in your body. You can bend the knee, you can have a right hand back. So we think length, 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 length as you root through the sit bones through the left fingers, heart towards the toes, and wherever feels good in the low back, outside on the right foot, land with the left hand. Maybe the right hand stays back, maybe you bring the right hand to the inside, and then melt, soften, breathe. Each exhale, getting looser. more relaxed. Forehead loose, tongue and teeth are surrendered. Belly is moving with the breath. As any thoughts, cares, worries arise, we're endeavoring to think less to be more in our yoga practice, so it helps just to remember that you are not your thoughts. You have thoughts. But just in the same way that when you're in the car and you listen to the radio and you're like, yeah, that song is not my jam, you can hit scan, you can change the channel, you can turn the radio off. Same thing with the thoughts, you can just let them go. Bring left hand behind you. Swoop right hand up and over. Sweet little airing out of the heart as you breathe in. Draw shoulder blades together. And then settle yourself back down. Bring left foot forward. Draw right foot in. Gently press the foot into the thigh. Broaden the flesh of the bum. Left hand could be back, but we're thinking length, length, length. Lead with the heart, lead with love. Cast yourself forward, stay long in the low back because the hips, the sit bones are pressing down. Right hand settles wherever on the outside works for you. Left hand could be back or maybe it comes inside. And then get like a noodle. Maybe close the eyes, breathe big. Become soft. Take your time making your way up. Right hand behind you, big sweet swoop up to open. Settle your way down. It's always your practice, it's your choice. If you want to do more before Shavasana, for sure feel free, and please do not skip Shavasana. I'm just going to offer you a simple twist before the peak pose, the corpse pose. Arms in a cactus or a T. Draw the knees in. Bring them down to the right. Make it a little more active with right hand on the thighs, gently pressing down and rooting through the left shoulder blade. To get a little deeper stretch, or you can be passive and just let gravity have you. 2 more breaths here. Each exhale getting a little heavier, a little softer. Inhale, back through center, draw the knees in. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze comfortably to the right. Both shoulders relax, doesn't matter how far the legs go. Both shoulders melting into the earth. Let your awareness now settle lovingly, sweetly on what feels delicious in the body, the light, the buzz, energy, tingly sensations. Inhale, come through center, give yourself a hug and squeeze. Gratitude for breath, for body, for being. And with a sound, spill yourself out, splay yourself out wide, and surrender, taking up a lot of space as you wiggle, fidget, move, and kind of find a place of softness and surrender where you can settle and sink in, receiving the gift of your practice. Shavasana. here 4 more minutes. If any tension of body or mind arises, just, wiggle the jaw, move around, help yourself sigh, relax, and come back into the pose. The bliss of being surrendered. Staying soft, relax with eyes closed. Start to wiggle the fingers and toes. Start to become mindful with the breath as you lengthen it. Make some movements that feel good with the hands, the feet, the arms, the legs. Walk the feet in. Draw the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice sweet hug and squeeze. Notice which nostril the air flows clearest through. Go that direction to make your way to an open-hearted, tall seat by rooting into the sit bones to extend up through the crown of the head. We'll end with oceanic breathing. Bring your fingertips together. You can blink the eyes open to see if that helps. Hands are soft, palms are apart. As you inhale, like your hands are seaweed riding on the ocean tide, let them drift away from each other. As you exhale, let them float back towards each other. Dropping the brain into the fingers. Just feel and breathe like this. Forehead soft and relaxed for a few rounds of breathing. So your next inhale comes, lift the hands up to the sky like love is literally streaming into your heart. Gently connect the hands into prayer, draw it down to the heart to solidify it in. We don't want to seal it in because we want to share it. The spark of spirit of light and love in me bows before the spark of spirit and light and love in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, yogis. I invite you to take your love off the mat, give people hugs, give people high fives, compliments, smile a lot, and have an amazing day. Thank you.